haven't been hungover in like a long time, or no?
No, I haven't been hungover in probably like 5 years, 4 years.
So insane. Because I'm with Kai. Like my last like hangover was like a year ago at this point. That's also a complete lie. I was like, I've been on my medicine since August. So like before then, I think actually right before I got the call I had with my psychiatrist when he prescribed Prozac, I was suffering the worst hangover. Like, because the night before I had so many drinks, like hanging out with Orion. And I kind of was like so happy to hear that I couldn't drink anymore, because I was like, thank God. Because to me now, like, or even at that point, too many drinks was, I had 4 drinks within the span of like 4 hours. And I think I had like half or a sip of the 5th drink, and I was like, whew. And I ate a big meal and like drank a bunch of water and had electrolytes before I went to sleep, and I still woke up like,
Wait,
like,
Drew, was definitively the last time you drank the sidewalk thing?
I think so. I think
that was it.
That was like the last time I like drank. Like,
What did you experience when you were like passed out, or was it just like completely?
It was darkness.
No,
It was pure darkness.
I was screaming in my head. I've said this a billion times. I was literally screaming, like, call an ambulance, like, please.
Oh yeah,
I was fully lucid inside
I remember
my
you
brain.
were saying that like you felt like you couldn't even like project. Now looking back at that, it is insane, and I'm like, holy shit. That's why now when I meet a 21-year-old or a 22-year-old, it sounds like such an annoying old head thing to say, but I genuinely look at them and I'm like, wow, you're young to me, because I look at me at 21 and I'm like, oh my God, because now as an adult, I'd be like, fucking call an ambulance. Like, what?
I'm still like, I feel still very young. I feel like I still have growing pains when I go to sleep.
Oh no, literally.
No.
Yeah, I think, well, I'm only 30, so I feel like there's still some growing.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm like, the last year I have felt like a teenager in a way I can't describe. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I'm like, oh my God. I remember at 22, I have a TikTok somewhere where it was like me being like, I feel my age now, 22, or like some dramatic thing.
It was 25.
No, because 25 is actually when I was like, that was when I was like, oh God.
That's when the brain develops.
And that's when I started to feel like a teenager again. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like the year before that, I was like, I am so, I've got it figured out. And then it just.
Well, I still buy shoes that are a little bit too big because I'm going to grow into them.
Because they're full of sand.
Oh, so he can have a sand pocket. You low-key should do that. You should find one of those YouTube engineers. And like, I have like 2 guys in mind who I don't know off the top of the head, but they're the people who I watch to fall asleep. Which actually sounds crazy, but I can get through like 2 videos, and by the 3rd one, I'm like, because they have really good voices. Do you know who I'm talking about? I've talked to you about him. One of these guys is like in his basement. He has a huge fucking studio where he just does like, it's what I thought high school was going to be, because he does demonstrations of physics to like help explain how things are made, like bridges, dams, how they do like garbage sites, how that works and all that shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, visual learner.
Wait, is that
like,
Nile Red?
No, I love Nile.
Oh, but Nile Red is the chemist, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He's
I
the
fuck
goat.
with him. Freaky ass channel,
He'll like
dude.
turn a Snickers into like alcohol or something.
Yeah,
I
he'll turn a
love
chocolate
it,
chip
bro.
cookie into gold.
Like, I was thinking earlier, because you showed me that fuck ass video of Cris Angel, like.
Oh, that's my dream. Here, let me show you.
Wait,
Kai.
you have to show Kai. Like, this was what I opened my eyes to this morning, by the way. Like, I woke up and Drew came into my room, and this is the first thing he showed me.
Like, I want to do this so bad.
It would make me so happy. At this point, okay.
Wait, what? How do you spell his name?
Nile Red.
I think it's like
Cris Angel.
CHRIS, or he's some freaky bitch and it's CRIS, like Christina.
Cris Angel Instagram. Mindfreak.
You know what's fucked up is I was talking to someone about this the other day. When that movie Now You See Me came out, I don't even want to think about how old I was, because I think I was a bit too old to be this obsessed, but I became hyper fixated on magicians, and I became hyper fixated on Chris Angel. And I like, that was when YouTube was kind of at its start, so you could find clips. So this had to have been like maybe 2011. I was maybe 12. So actually that is a child as fuck. So I was acting my age at 12. I wanted to be a magician so fucking bad because of that.
The kid that I saved from killing himself, like when I like literally took him out of the noose, was obsessed with magic, and I was so fucking jealous that he got this.
And wasn't his like departing gift and how you knew he was like going away?
Yeah, he was like, he started giving away all of his like items, like his like Xbox, his PlayStation, like everything, and he gave me that goddamn magic kit, and I was like, ooh, fuck yes. Like, he gave me a magic kit and he's giving me his PS3 next week. Like, fuck yeah, like this is lit. Turns out he was planning a suicide.
But is it him?
But I saved his life.
I was going to say, was it him on Xbox that made you know? But I remember one time you were like, that kid was obsessed with fucking magic. So I started to kind of raise an eyebrow when he gave away the magic kit, because I was like,
yeah, I was like, wait, hold on, because I was so jealous of that fucking thing. But yeah, we were in an Xbox party playing Halo, and his like departing goodbye felt really off, and I was like, I went and told my mom, and I was like, that didn't seem normal. Like that wasn't a good goodbye. And he lived up the street, and she was like, oh, we'll just like go check on him. So I went up the street to his house, ran around back, opened the back door, because his front door, he wasn't opening the door, and I was like, oh fuck, mind you, 12 years old, maybe 13. And I ran around back and crawled through his like brother's bedroom window and like went into his room. So this was literally hanging on by a thread. And he was like, no shade, like a little bigger than me. I was like a little baby, like Twinkie kid. And so I like had to like get up under him and like pick him up off of the noose. He's blue.
oh my God, Drew, that is so scary.
And then he begged me not to tell his mom. Aww. And I didn't tell his mom, but my mom told his mom.
I mean,
and he got
like,
sent away.
Oh, that's
weeks.
So sad. But also, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Also, this Chris Angel video, I found it.
Blinding lights, lost in your eyes, feeling the pressure. You and I, spending the night, chasing forever for you. Oh no, I'd be a one. And
like, what about this makes you a magician or a mind freak?
This is what I think about when someone
Actually,
says mind
low-key,
freak.
maybe that does make
that
him
is
a mind
quite
freak.
literally a mind freak behavior.
To keep things in perspective, that video is definitely sped up. It's definitely
Oh no, it
double
is.
speed.
It is.
So
Is it?
imagine being there and it's just like
It's like, well, he has other ones of him floating around.
like that's how long it would take to watch him.
He's walking down the ladder. He loves this trick, walking down the fucking ladder.
No, okay. Can we please see if he's performing soon? Because I'm not kidding. That is the kind of shit that I genuinely think will bring me joy. Like, we used to do shit like that. We used to, like, go to the fucking, like...
Marionette show.
Oh, yeah, I guess Bob Baker.
Bob Baker.
We used to go to Bob Baker. We used to do,
What
like,
are you
stupid
talking
shit. We used to going to the zoo was so fun. Oh, do you know what Bob Baker is?
No.
It was this place that was across the street from the block we lived on. And we used to always just walk around that area and we always saw it. And then finally we went and it was cool as fuck because it's literally just puppeteers.
It's puppets.
It's just a puppet show. And I grew up loving the Muppets. So I'm like, damn, I need to start doing shit like that again. Cause that's also when I was the happiest recently is when Josh was obsessed with the Muppets. And I started watching the Muppets again. Like their cover of Take Me to Rio is so good.
Have y'all heard the old iPhone alarms like recently?
No.
Oh my God. This is my ringtone.
That really is it. And it's been it since that song was like a thing.
Yeah, so people call me that. Wait, where is the one that like was cracking me the fuck up?
Wow, that song actually like really had longevity because there's a Fortnite skin with it. I need to make mine that right the fuck now. Wait.
I remember hearing these for the first time and being like, wow, they're like groundbreaking.
And no, not only that, you know what this is reminding me of? Before there were like apps and shit, because me and my siblings shared the first iPhone because we had it because the guy
This one. Who had that as their fucking ringtone, bro?
Also, I know something's wrong with me because I could keep talking in coherent
Watching
sentences
Drew.
the whole time he's doing
Drew
this.
just like stare off into the distance while pressing each one of those.
Like,
It's like the fucking orangutan video.
Yeah. Also, why is a motorcycle?
Bro, it's when they were like...
Oh wait,
That's when we had true innovators. They were throwing shit at the wall and seeing if it would stick.
this
They were
one.
like...
This one.
Bro, the meanest shit we've ever done is one time when Orion was leaving our old apartment. We were still...
That one, wait, dude, the like goofy, yeah.
Ugh, I hate that one.
You know what's fucked up is that sound just reminds me of the alien skin on Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
The like alien sound, like that's exactly what an alien looks like, and he's wearing little swim trunks. You already know the freakiest Disney adult you've ever met. Like she's
Disney
into
bounders.
it all. She's down.
Also, the
That's her ringtone. The like.
The
like,
haptic feedbacks on that one are crazy. Like,
I know that shit felt good.
yeah, no, it's like it's vibrating down. Like, you know when you get a mosquito
Ew.
bite on the clit of your ankle and you itch it? That's what.
on the clit of your ankle.
Yeah, and you like itch it and it feel like it's really like it's like the greatest feeling of all time.
Wow,
That's
that was amazing.
that's what it feels like when you're itching the mosquito bite on the clit of your ankle.
No, to me that's more like a tickle.
Oh, this was my dad's ringtone. Why did this make me sad? Okay, it's not funny
Dude,
anymore.
my dad always had song ringtones. He always had song ringtones. And it was fucking awesome. Because my dad and mom, up until like 2015, they were Samsung users. Samsung low-key got smart because isn't that like the top distributor of tech in general? Like,
It's like literally one of the biggest tech companies
and
ever.
they let Apple get away with having Apple users dig on them for so long. And they were like, yeah, like you play your silly games and try to expand your company, but you're like never going to beat us. And now they just like kind of whoop their asses with the phone.
I know. I feel like they weaponized the resentment because now Samsung phones are literally. Have you seen what
They're
they look
so
like?
goated.
Dude,
They're
think-
from like the year 2050.
Yeah,
No,
they're
I
so
literally think
sick.
I want to switch. And you know what's fucked up? I don't give a fuck. I want the one that opens into a huge.
No, that's what I was about to
phone.
say. There's one that you
Like-
can open and it's like 6 screens. Like you
Yeah.
fold it open and it's 3 screens. Like it's so ridiculous and I want it so bad.
Also, especially because like there's so much used shit. Like there is so much used shit. I'm just
Wait, what
gonna
do you mean?
switch off because Samsung now is like I think a competitor in terms of prices. Like iPhones are it's the craziest thing ever, but I guess actually it is why the fuck is an iPhone and a laptop from them the same price? You can't do shit with this thing, and it's
you
so
can do everything with this thing.
yeah, you could do everything, but
Like
also
everything
like
ever.
You can literally rearrange
well,
your
you
brain
can't do
chemistry with that.
everything. You can't do everything because Rain and me went on that trip and I used a camcorder because I'm like so cool. And I had to give her those files. It's an older system, so the only way to access those files is you have to convert them into MP3s manually. And like, yes, I could sit there and convert them all, but my laptop is fucking full and I don't want to have to deal with it because, oh my God, I spent so much money on this thing and I'm a freak and I'm not like an
Oh my
organized
god, I
person with my
hate the
files.
storage on a fucking MacBook.
I know, like why? Like how have you not figured it out? Like make it infinite. Like make it infinite. We used to strive for infinite. Like we need to go back to getting infinity.
Also, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why is like 1s and 0s like taking up like physical space?
Like clean it up
Clock
if you're
that.
so fucking smart. Damn. Like some of these files, I know damn well you're all up
Also,
in my
wait,
shit.
how
like,
is
just
the
convert
internet
them into
infinite?
smaller files for me.
How is the internet infinite? If I can't have infinite data on my computer, why is the internet?
I think there's a theoretical limit to the internet size. It's like the amount of silicone.
Okay,
that's-
enough.
Okay, all right.
No, I'm
Well,
fucking with you. That is, I'm
I
actually
actually do
intrigued
want to
by
know
that.
because I'm like so confused.
I think there's like a theoretical because silicon is made from sand. I think essentially.
From the shoe of Kai.
Well, that's one
Oh,
of
that's
the,
why
that's
you
one of
carry
the
it
sources.
so often.
He's making
That's
silicone
Oh
to-
my god!
yeah,
Actually,
he's
you were
making
way
the
smarter
internet
than I thought.
infinite.
Like, I'm so sorry. That's amazing.
Okay, honestly, thank you.
I actually okay, yeah. So silica.
Isn't it like servers and shit? Like,
I think you can view like the amount of material that can be converted into silicon, and then there is a theoretical I think it's like exabytes. It's like 1 billion trillion exabytes of rocks that you can convert into silicon. I remember seeing something about
I wanted to buy a silicon disc off of eBay one time, but it was $500 and I thought I didn't need that.
What is silicon? Is that what they like make? Like
It's like glass.
Oh, it's glass?
Basically.
Oh, okay. So
Right?
so it is just glass, because if it's sand, they're just heating up the glass to use.
I'm not totally
they're
sure.
They're heating up the sand to just like make it into glass. Why the fuck?
Three dumb bitches.
I know. Why is it called silica though?
Exactly.
I'm like so confused by that, but just keep going.
Basically I think it's like they turn it I think it's literally from rocks into a version of glass, and they etch
Rocks into
circuitry
Bluetooth.
onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did want to talk about.
Oh my God, you can literally get silica. Oh, so it's just minerals. Cool.
Kai, what were you saying?
Oh, 2 really important things happened to me last week. I was Sally at the Role Model concert, which for a 30-year-old man is like obviously huge.
That's transcendental.
Huge role.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then also, so I was on tour with him for like 5 shows, and at the one in LA, Shabuzi came up to me and asked me if I was Ian the rapper. Yeah.
Wow. And you said yes?
I said, I wish. And he thought that was really funny.
Wow.
Wait, why do I love that? Aw, that's sweet. That's a really big step up from the Dua Lipa incident.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're
You've
talking
got your
about.
grounding.
Run the
I
clip.
actually don't know.
Kai's got a bit of confidence and pep in his step.
Well, I actually control the edit, so there's no way that that's going to be.
No, I feel you though, because I had like I can't even make fun of you for the Dua Lipa thing, because I cried to a huge celebrity in public
like
this weekend.
Really?
literally like sobbed.
Wow.
That's so sick.
Okay, so I was at this like vintage market, and I was with friends, and it was like really packed. So I must admit, I went outside and I smoked, because I was like, if I go outside and I smoke, I'm going to come back in here and get hyper fixated on the fact that there's just a bunch of clothes, and it was like a whole charity thing. And I was like, oh, cool. I could find like a cool thing here. So there were a bunch of friends of ours who were there. So I was like talking to them, like whatever. I'm on this one floor, and one of my friends comes up to me and is like, Cynthia is here. And like,
And you like turn around and she's like literally like 4'2", floating through the crowd. Like she's really tiny.
she's so tiny. Oh my God. I literally I think I like grew up with stan behavior. Like I only like do so much. I only like music so much because that is just my nerd hyperfixation. And I don't have that with like actors. But with Cynthia, I'm like, oh my God, she has knocked both out of the park. So I must stand. Like, I only kind of feel that way with musicians. And I'm blessed enough that like, because of how vocal I've been about like my love for music, I'm friends with a lot of artists, which is to me, I'm like they don't know I'm
Their biggest fan.
Hey guys, we wanted to take a quick break to thank one of today's sponsors, SeatGeek. Hey! I am so freaking excited for the NBA playoffs. Y'all thought I said I was gonna say a musician. No, I want to see basketball, and I know y'all hate to hear that, but like, I'm a hooper at heart. I love basketball. Unfortunately, my Mavericks were blown up, so I am now a Spurs fan, and they're not making the playoffs this year because Wemby is fragile. So I'm an OKC fan now. I will be getting my tickets to my basketball games on SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, and festivals, and more. There's so many artists going on tour this summer, like Beyonce and Sabrina. Hey! I mean, I've used SeatGeek countless times. My favorite was when I bought tickets for me and my dad to go watch Luka drop 60 points and win in overtime. And just know I came through for you guys. You can use code EMERGENCY10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That's 10% off tickets with promo code EMERGENCY10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break from today's episode to thank one of today's sponsors, Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the freaking planet and the not so secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales. Shopify is the platform to use if you want to grow your business. Shopify was one of my first introductions to selling anything online, let alone running any business. Anytime I think of starting a website or I have an idea to sell a product, Shopify is my first go-to. It puts all your info into one place. It makes growing your business easy. It makes running your business easy. I'm not the smartest girl, but Shopify makes it work. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Alo Yoga uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/intercom, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/intercom to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/intercom.
They don't know I know all their lyrics because if I like a song, I have to read the lyrics and memorize them. It's like, I'm not kidding. I think if you look up the word lyrics in my history, it will go forever. Like, I want to know what
Quite literally
saying.
could not be more opposite from me.
I know, which
I have
is
been
nice
understanding a lot of songs recently, though, for the first time.
I
I'm
know.
like, oh, no.
Well, you have
I see.
synesthesia, so that's
Yeah, I see the lyrics in my head.
I paint the lyrics in my mind.
What color and shape is a Benson Boone song?
Blue circle.
I see that. Yeah.
Ask another.
Blue backflip.
What color and shape is a Claro song?
Well, that's a tricky one because it's not just a single color or shape. It's like an explosion of red and yellow.
It's like one of those
Like a paint
four-dimensional
splatter.
shapes.
Yeah.
A paint splatter.
It's like a paint splatter. A
No, it's
neon
like-
Delta paint splatter when she did her fucking talent show.
That's hella funny. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, we were at this fucking market, and somebody told me that, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go up to her because I usually don't go up to people, and I was like, that's fucking insane. And at the end of it, she like but I had seen all of my friends going up to her. Like, she was having conversations, like she was talking to people, and it wasn't like a thing where she was like fully alone. And then at one point she was like talking to a girl, and then she turned around and like went to walk away, and I was like, dude, I don't know why I need to just be like, you are amazing, because I literally think she's amazing. And I'm like, I never have this like guttural feeling, but I was like, I think I was so pulled to it because me and Rain got really close because of my hyperfixation with Wicked, and me and Rain love like her and Ariana so much, and like we gossip about the fact that like things are being previewed at Comic-Con right now. Whatever. I went up to her and I was like, I think you were so awesome. And I am just such a like, I don't know. I think because I was high, I forgot that I essentially was running up to a fucking Beatle. Like, she's one of the Beatles. Like her to me, her and Ariana Grande, like, Drake has made comments about how he's bigger than the Beatles, and I'm like, babe, like, whatever. But Wicked is the Beatles. Like, to me right now, like, I feel that way. Like, I feel that strongly. I remember when I didn't like the Beatles and people would like really get passionate to me about it, and I'd be like, whatever. I like the Beatles now, but I don't have that passion for that. I have that passion for Wicked. And I went up to her and I was like, I usually don't do this and I'm so sorry, but like, I used to like be that annoying person who was like, oh, musicals are like whatever, I don't really like them, I don't like theater like that. And my friend, who I ended up getting really close to because of this, showed me Wicked, and like I have like such a newfound respect for what it really is to be a performer and what it is to like be a creative and actually be passionate and like put it in, whatever. I held her up for way too fucking long because I was just high and ranting to her. And then I saw like there was like a photographer there, and I saw a photographer coming up, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go because I don't want like this on camera, because I don't want her to just like be berated because a photographer sees like her in a conversation. And then I was like, she was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, that means so much. Like, I really love to hear that. And then I was like, I started tearing up because I started to talk about Rain. I was like, also, it just brought me like so close to like somebody who I really love. And I started like to cry, and she's like, oh my God, okay. And I was like, then the photographer came, and she probably thought I was batshit crazy because I go, okay, yeah, just had to say that. Please enjoy your day. Thank you so much for hearing me out. And I turned and I ran away.
That's really sweet.
But yeah, I like went back to my friend who I'd been hanging out with that day, and I just started cracking up because I just looked at him and I was like, she probably thinks I'm batshit crazy. Like, I am a crazy person. That was so weird, but like I was so happy because I was like,
no, that sounds really sweet, honestly.
like, that was lit as fuck. I was so happy. And that's like the first time in a long time I felt like that about a celebrity, and in that way it made me feel like a teenager again too, because I was like, wow.
Well, we were 7 days into lockdown. 7 days into lockdown when all of the celebrities got together and made the Imagine cover. We were locked down for 7 whole days.
What color and shape is that song?
Black Hole. They really could not handle having zero attention on them for 7 days that they got together and did that.
Yeah.
That shit blew my mind. Like, I saw a girl talking about it on TikTok and I was like,
Bro, the group chat for this probably was insane.
There's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
they're being dead serious too.
No hell below us.
Above us only sky.
Imagine all the people.
Josiah
The people
pops
that
in.
like sing.
Living for today. Yeah.
Imagine there's no country.
Wait, that is Josiah. Wait, who is this? Wait, who is that? Who was that? James.
That's somebody who edited themselves.
Yeah. James, what was that?
Wait. We need to read, like, we need to
Wait, who was
edit
that?
ourselves in and cover up random people and
Wait, no,
re-upload
for
it
real,
onto
is this
a random-
Vincent Boone?
Oh, wait, I don't know. Dude, that is so funny.
I have no idea. It looks. Is that like a snowboarder?
Well, I get a lot
Someone
of...
commented the only thing moving during this montage was my gag reflex. Oh, I thought they were making like a sex joke, but I guess they were gagging at it. They were so gagged by
That
it.
gagged me.
That literally gagged me. Also, we have yet to talk about my Beyonce covers from the DJ set.
Oh, yeah.
You're
That
so
everybody
annoyed.
said was fucking fake.
That's
they said
not
it was
fake.
They said it was Josiah singing for me.
Which
No,
is
babe.
insane. 'Cause
Josiah
you've been
can't hit those
practicing
notes. 6 months.
For 6 months, yeah.
Literally 6 months.
And you've gone through hell.
I know. I literally was in the studio with Beyonce getting vocal lessons from
No,
her.
you went and got fucking vocal surgery. Like, there's like a new thing in LA where they'll like,
I
I'm
didn't
not
wanna
even
bring this
kidding. I'm
up.
not lying, guys. I'm not lying, guys.
I didn't wanna
Like,
bring this up.
They'll put Botox like in your vocal cords.
And you can sing better?
And you can sing better.
I got castrated for this, so I didn't go through puberty.
I think you missed the window to get castrated.
No.
No,
Don't say that about him.
don't say
not
that.
true.
That's not true. Don't say that.
Oh my God. Oh, well.
Also, we're gonna run those videos, by the way, and we're gonna play them all the way through. And people are gonna be my Beyonce
Oh my
covers.
God.
And people are gonna be annoyed, but the world needs to hear my voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, watching those back.
We'll upload them to shorts.
With you, I genuinely am. I think that's the closest. I remember like a couple years ago, I taught myself how to lucid dream, but I had like a horrible experience where I basically just like awoke in my parents' bathroom and I was like on fire. And then I was like, no. And I like,
Wait, that's what you wanted to do?
no, I wanted to fucking have sex and fly. But then I like forced myself out of the lucid dream and I was paralyzed for 3.5 minutes. But anyway, watching those videos back is the like closest feeling I have to like lucid dreaming.
I know. I hate that it's also red light, and I like hate red
Your
light
hat like running around.
with the other hat on top.
Oh my God.
Bring in the fucking clowns.
Wait, Drew, did you? Oh, we haven't talked about this. The structures they found under the pyramids.
Oh yeah, the 8 spiral.
I saw that and
I don't
was like,
believe it. I'm like, I need to see it with my own 2 eyes.
What's
Yeah.
crazy is
It's like
I'll
gone.
like I'm like so skeptical of everything, so I'm like, oh, that's probably AI generated. But then I see that, I'm like, yeah, of course there's batteries
Yeah,
underneath
duh.
the pyramid.
Duh, there's laser beams that shoot out.
Immediately my brain's like, yes, of course.
Yeah.
There's like a Empire State Building tall battery under both of the
8
pyramids.
of them.
Yes, and they were like,
That's why I was
creating
like,
spaceships.
bro, no fucking way. And I just saw that because I started watching it and I was like, whoa. Because everything I see now, I'm like, this.
I believe everything I see on the internet. I'm not kidding. Everything that crosses my feed, I believe. I'm like, yep, period.
No, some things. Well, I'm also like we've been over this, like the moon landing, but I really actually on the last plane ride I got on, I really want to go to space. Like, I think I need to go to space soon, or I need to do skydiving, which I've always been against. But
No,
if I die, I die. But if I don't die, I'm scared I might become addicted to skydiving.
I was gonna say I can't go skydiving or like climb. I can't walk across a bridge or anything because I used to think I was gonna die in a car crash, but now I know I'm gonna die from falling from a really high structure.
How do you know that? Like,
I
what
just
is-
have visions. Like I know what it feels like to be stabbed.
OCD bitches being like, exactly.
No, I know what it feels like to be stabbed because I was killed in a past life by a knife, and that's why I'm so scared of being stabbed. Like that's my literal worst fear is being stabbed to death. I'm gonna fall from like a really high place, and that's how I'm gonna die. So I have to like avoid tall buildings. Like I cannot go to the top of the Empire State Building. I cannot. Also, I'm just so tiny.
I can't. Like, no one's trying to take you to the top of the
People
fucking
are.
Empire State Building.
I'm so like tiny and thin. Like one like gust of wind would blow me over the edge.
I will say, when we were walking around New York, I did see, like, there's those grates where the subway tracks are, and that like pushes wind out of it to like dissipate the air
hate
pressure.
it when this happened to me.
Yeah, Drew was walking over one and it lifted him up a couple blocks, and I had to like go and get him.
It was like horrible.
Also, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to find this lady that got caught in a dust devil when it was on, and she didn't give a fuck. Like, she got caught in like a little like tornado situation, and it's on video. And she's like,
No, I was gonna say my mom literally, that happened to her when she was young, and she tells me this story and it like literally makes me cry laughing. She like saw like a violent dust devil, probably like 40 or 50 miles per hour, and as like a 6-year-old kid just was like, I'm gonna run into it. And she ran and stood in the middle of it, and she was like, it was the worst 5 seconds of my life. Like my eyes were full of dust, like rocks and debris were hitting me. My face or my hair was like whipping across my face, and like I had like lines from where my like hair whipped so fast across my face that it left like marks, and like just makes
so
me cry
funny.
laughing with my mom like being like, fuck, help, fuck.
dude, you know what I want to do? Like, we need to find
No, we don't. I'm telling you right now, we literally.
They're actually, like, realistically, there's nothing left to find. Like, I don't want to find anything else, but I do need to go to like an arcade where you get in that machine and you have to like grab tickets.
Oh,
I need to do
The
that.
like Chuck E. Cheese like tornado machine. Yeah, I got invited to the opening of a new Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
No.
Oh, like now me interested. I was like, oh.
We should go.
Because like I realized, I'm like, damn.
I know this is old news. Like this is very, 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 very old news. They banned poppers. Like,
Wait, what?
Poppers are gone. Like the company that made poppers in America literally got shut down by the FDA.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, but Puff Bars are still here?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
They took the VCR cleaner away from us. Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I actually can't believe
Why
that.
did they
Like,
take the VCR? People were just cleaning
because Troy
VCRs.
Sivan sang about it, and oh, God forbid, like people get to sing about the things we love. Like, fuck.
Well, no, Kai, poppers like open your butthole up.
What? What? Who's doing
Low-key,
that?
so amazing they got away with being claimed as like VCR cleaner for so long. Ho, what? Like,
No, it's been like 25 years. Like Jungle
I
Juice.
remember at one point it said like nail varnish or something, or
Yeah.
like one that I bought, and that kind of scared me because I was like, Okay, this is kind of putting into perspective that I'm just huffing. Like,
We really did have like a poppers arc.
dude, I was addicted to poppers.
And it was like laying in
like,
bed
there's
hitting
no
poppers.
going around it. I have an extremely addictive personality, and like,
She had it on her bedside table and she'd like wake up first thing in the morning and hit her poppers.
and that was before I even like smoked cigarettes or puff bars. Like, instead of a puff bar, I had poppers for like 3 months, but then it left me with like, I have like nauseating migraines now, like all the time.
Really? Have we talked about exploding head syndrome?
No,
On
I
the
mean,
podcast?
kinda. Like we talked about like when I fall asleep, I hear explosions.
Oh yeah, I guess we have talked about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it happened to my roommate's girlfriend. She like ran out of the room and she was like, "What's going on?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "I'm pretty sure you're just experiencing exploding head syndrome," which you can literally Google, which is fucking insane.
It's so weird. Like when I'm like literally when I'm falling asleep, I haven't actually, now that I think about it, had it in so long. But like I will literally hear people whispering my names like in the corner of my room. Like I'll
Yeah,
hear
I mean,
like
I get-
it'll be like
yeah.
Drew. And then I'll hear like Inya, like, or not Inya, but like a voice down the hall like yell my name, and I'll like wake up and be like, what? And then I'll hear fucking like car wrecks and explosions in my fucking head. Like I'll be like literally look out my
That
window.
is insane. See, I don't have that, but also I don't have that because I kind of rarely fall asleep without watching something. I can't fall asleep without watching something because if I close my eyes, I will just start like doom prepping for the next day and like just like making a list, which I guess we should start journaling again, because usually when I journal, I at some point in that will just write out things I feel like I have to do, and a lot of them are like fake things because I'm just like anxious to make myself anxious, and that helps. But like, bro, for the most part, I'm throwing on a man who's making physics shit in his basement, and I'm gonna learn how the fuck dams are made and why they're important and when they collapse and why it's devastating, and it's gonna be cool. And like, am I gonna retain all the information? No, but
I wanted to say this is like kind of random, but I never really go hard for Halloween, and I think this year I really want to do something special.
I will literally tap in with
You're
you.
gonna pop out with a boner? Go hard?
No.
Oh.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be poop baby. Remember that video of the guy and he walks in, there's like a baby on the counter, it's covered in poop, and it's like,
No, that was peanut butter baby.
what?
It wasn't poop baby. It was peanut butter baby.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Also,
It's
like, you
pooping.
like had me and then you completely fucking lost me, and like
You're
now
gonna
you're
walk
back.
around?
I was trying to be nice to you. Now you're back.
You're gonna walk around.
I thought that
with
was poop baby.
poop all over you.
Get the poop off of
You
me.
do kind of look like that baby.
Stop, thank you.
Yeah. You also kind of give
I want to start doing that.
Andy Kaufman.
Oh, I don't know if I love that.
No, you'll have the same eyes. He has like sweet, scary eyes.
I have sweet and
It's the
scary.
eyes and the eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take that.
I watched the movie Secretary, and it really is just 50 Shades of Grey if it was good and like people were.
Is that the one with the robot girlfriend that like burns her hand on a candle?
No. That's a Companion, which I actually did see, and it was like it was like funny.
I want to see that movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Wait, Secretary is actually good?
Dude, Secretary is so good, but I will say it's the horniest movie I've ever seen.
I
And
want
Is
to
it
watch,
new?
God, this
I
is
want to
saying
watch a
too
good
much.
horny movie.
It's amazing because I like
Do you want to
Baby
make
Girl,
a
and
good
I
horny
still
movie?
Yes.
Ew. I like Baby Girl and I still fuck with it because I'm like, I like a movie with kind of no reason other than the fact that like they're horny, and I'm like, perv, like that's fine because I'm a perv. I don't fucking know. But Secretary is like, dude, it's so crazy. Also, like, performance of a lifetime from Mrs. like, what's her name? Jane Goodall. She has some crazy name. Not Jane Goodall is the lady. I'm sorry.
Jane Goodall's having sex in a movie.
Not Jane Goodall. She has, Elsie kept saying her fucking name to me, and I was like, who are you? I don't know her name. And then I looked into it. I was like, oh my God, she's been in so many movies I fuck with and so many movies that are on my watch list. And she did this movie when she was fucking 22, but I don't.
Wait, is that is that Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Jane Goodall.
Jane Goodall. Who is Jane Goodall? Did she
Jane
work
The
Goodall.
girl
The
that like lived
chimpanzee.
in the jungle.
And she was like a scientist,
her pivot to like very horny?
Yeah,
cinema?
when she
which
turned
would be
22.
cunt. Like,
That
what?
actually sounds
I would
pretty
be
cool.
like, yes, I like love that. Like,
The last time I watched 50 Shades of Grey, I was like This is really funny and very fun to watch, but I do wish it was like an actual good movie.
Well, that's what Secretary is.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank one of today's sponsors, ZocDoc.
ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book appointments.
I did not grow up going to the doctor very often, so once I was an adult, I had no idea how to find one. And before we were even engaged with ZocDoc, I was already on that app. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember how I found it. I think I might have found it from online, but now it is the only way I see doctors because it's easy, it's quick. I know I'm going to get my problem solved and I don't have to really think too much about it.
Yeah, I booked all of my dentist appointments on ZocDoc, and my teeth are falling out of my skull from the acid reflux that I had when I was a child. So rebuilding my mouth has been very difficult, but I will have a mouth soon that will be of use in a lot of ways, not just for eating. Stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/intercom to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/intercom. ZocDoc.com/intercom.
Would y'all break up with your boyfriend if you found out he could do the splits?
Honestly, no. That would like really make me laugh. That would make me laugh a lot. Like, but it just like.
Would y'all break up with your boyfriend if you found out he could do the splits?
Like, well, no, if I found out way later, yes.
Yeah.
Unless it was like, to me, I'm like, because what? You could do a fucking split?
You'd be swooned by it.
No, yeah, because I'd be like, that
I'd
would
date a
be
man
so
that could do the
fucking
split.
hilarious. Like, because I wish I could do a flip or a backflip. I would really love to learn how to do some sort of flip. And I've thought about learning to do the splits because imagine just me being drunk as fuck at a party and dancing
that's what I want
and doing
so
a
bad.
split.
I want to secretly learn it and then just like bring everyone
it
into the
out.
living room and be like, guys, watch this.
Yeah,
And then just do the split.
See, if that was the scenario this happened, I'd be like, girl, I don't even believe
You're
in
magic.
marriage. Like, but you've brought magic back into the world.
Yeah, I don't think I would break up with my boyfriend if I found out he could
Can
do
you
the
learn
splits.
to do the splits for me?
I'm like pretty close. I'm like really flexible.
I'm flexible, but for some reason the splits, you know what it is because I just think of my skin tearing and it's always been a thing in my head, which the more I talk about things like that, the more it is like,
I think about my balls tearing doing the splits.
ew, come on. Like, don't even mention
just
that.
saying.
Like,
No,
don't even mention that
The
thing.
between like the taint area.
Yeah, the seam.
Yeah. What is it? The pregnancy stitch or the husband stitch? Because like
It's definitely not the husband stitch.
no, like when girls give birth, their
And
like
they tear their
vaginas
taint.
tear down
Oh
to
yeah,
their
that
butthole.
is the husband.
It's like
stitch.
we would have to get the husband stitch.
No, wait, it's not taint because there's like two words for it.
Gooch and taint.
Gooch. No, what?
perineum.
Oh, it's
Y'all-
the girls.
perineum. I think-
Luteal cycle.
Is it not your perineum?
Also, Tia's like everybody's been using like what's that oil or the beef tallow as moisturizer?
Mm-hmm.
Like, first of all, don't stop putting meat on your fucking face. But I've been using gooch grease, like just scraping it from the gooch and just like putting it on my face as a moisturizer, and it's literally.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
changed
say
everything.
using it in your mustache.
No, I've been using it as a moisturizer.
Does that work?
No, I think it's like breaking my skin out, but it's like a purge era. Okay, well, I made a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that if someone cheated on you, someone hurt you in a really bad way that you were dating, someone broke up with you and you really want to ruin their life, but like not in like a crazy way. I feel like these are things that you could do to someone that would get under their skin and drive them absolutely fucking bananas, like batshit crazy insane, because they'd never find out. They'd never find out. If someone hurts you, put shrimp in their shower rod or sew them into their curtains. Like little baby shrimps in the bottom of the curtains so they rot over time and smell bad. Crack eggs into their heater vent. Like if they have floor vents, like crack an egg into it.
Or put a boiled egg in there.
Yeah, exactly. Pour oil down the windows of his car. Like just whoosh.
So so stupid, bruh.
Put chia seeds in his drain.
In my head, I was like, oh, that'd be cute though. But I was like, dude.
Oh, that's really good because they expand, right?
And they'd also sprout, and there'd be like,
Oh.
But then what if he like becomes the guy who like posts on his TikTok with like a random fucking like sweet song, and he's like,
Life finds a way.
yeah, like nature will always grow, like I will always grow, like, or some shit like that, and then he goes viral, and then he gets like so much play from it.
Get a spray bottle and fill it with milk and spray everything in his house. Like, you know the Fine Mister like spray bottles we have?
Yeah, for our hair.
Like dusting everything in milk.
Oh, hell
So
no.
in 2 to 3 days, it would smell so bad.
That's really good.
Yeah, so there's a few little things that you could do to people you don't like. Oh, also, this is the craziest fucking thing ever. I've been keeping tabs on all of the women in my life. All of them. No matter the age, I've been keeping tabs on them for this one specific reason. Every single girl in my life is complaining that they're balding. I'm not joking. Every single one of them.
Dude, it's the internet.
No matter the age.
It's literally the fucking internet. I've been thinking about it so much. I'm like, y'all are going to make me the kind of batshit, like, natural only. Like, literally, which is...
No shampoo.
Like, I'm not kidding. I'm like, I'm not doing this game anymore because I now think I'm balding. And it's because, like, men balding has become such a big topic online. And then that transferred into women seeing that, I think, and being like, wait, am I, like, losing hair? And the minoxidil thing, it's...
Also, don't put minoxidil on you because Azul will lick it off and die. It's so bad for cats.
No, I'm not kidding.
Also, I feel like minoxidil on women like is not a good thing. I don't know though.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it because I remember I was talking to somebody about it, and it might have been you, and you were like, because I know there's side effects for men, and you were like, you should look into the side effects for women. And I don't want to do like, when it comes to beauty and shit, I can't lie. Like, I'm not going that far. Like, I'm not going, like, if there's like side effects like that. Oh my God, if it's side effects like that, fucking, I'll bald. Like, fuck, if I'm supposed to bald, I guess I'll fucking bald, and I'll have like a shaved head. Like, Sinead O'Connor was a fucking G, and she had a shaved head, and like people, like, she was gorgeous.
Keep
like,
my wife's name out of your fucking mouth.
You're gay. Like, you're gay. I don't understand. Dude, did you know that they're gonna start oof.
Oh.
Yeah, if I'm supposed to bald, I'm supposed to bald, because that's how I feel about my boobs. Like, when I started running, I lost weight and my boobs deflated, which was always a dream. I've always complained about my boobs. I feel so good about my boobs now, other than the fact that they look like the tits of the woman from Barbarian, and I had to really come to terms with that. And that
You're
is
tripping.
like,
I've seen your boobs so much recently.
no, I've been embracing. Like, recently, I'm like, I am letting this idea that because I'm in a field now where I can have that like perfection, I should just do it, because like it really is like, and I don't have any gripes about it, because I have a lot of friends actually who have had like breast reductions and like work, like I know people with work done, and I have no gripes about it. But for me personally, I'm just like, I don't know if I care that much. Like, I just don't, because I'm like, I'm really pretty actually. Like, I'm like, it's fine. Like, but I feel like everyone should hit that. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
really
forgot what
pretty.
I was wearing the other day. Oh, I was wearing a bathing suit the other day, and my boobs are at the point where they like fold over. Like, if I wanted to, I could literally roll my boob up like a joint.
Fruit roll up.
Like, I could like
sprinkling keef on your boob.
Yeah, like I could literally like
some wax in there, making a mega joint.
If I put on a push-up bra,
push up.
It's a lot. My boobs were way bigger. They were fucking huge. Like, I didn't realize how big my boobs were.
You had really big knockers.
And I kind of miss them, but like that's like that's the whole thing. I think that's what it was. Is like I lost my boobs. I was really happy, but now I find myself every now and then being like, damn, I kind of wish my boobs were like a little bigger or something. I'm like, oh no. See, there's no winning, and I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay to like get in the cycle of like, I need it. Oh, I got told I had low density breast. That's what spiraled my really like crazy boob.
Who told you that?
I went to a bra store because I needed new bras. And the woman was actually really helpful and really sweet. And she didn't mean this in a mean way. And she hooked me the fuck up because she gave me bras that are like perfect. But it cracked me up because I was like, I can't believe I'm paying for a woman I don't know to stand over my shoulder looking in a mirror with me topless in like a bra that's transparent. And she's like fixing the straps and stuff. And she's like telling me how to adjust my boobs. And she's like, yeah, you're going to have to do that because if you don't, like you have low density breasts. So like you're going to have to adjust them. But they looked like, but she was being complimented, like she was complimenting me, but the term low density breast, I was like, we don't.
All this boob talk makes me have a big boner.
Ding.
Do you have a high density penis, Drew? Have you checked?
No, I have low density penis. Yeah, it's really low density. Drew's psyop corner.
Ding.
Hate when ugly bitches be like, no caption needed. Bitch, you better explain this. You better explain this one. Soon as 10:30 a.m. hit, the McDonald's workers shove all the breakfast up their ass. Where did it go? I know y'all have it back there still. Y'all shivering in this cold weather because them Shein jackets are made out of paper towels. If you have they, them in your bio, I will not be arguing with you. I'm clearly outnumbered. Yeah, I will never argue with anybody with DID. Outnumbered as fuck. Wait, this one's so good. There aren't any more squirrels outside now. All of a sudden, Taco Bell sells wings. Something's not right. Because those wings from Taco Bell are really small, like squirrel bones.
I haven't had the wings from Taco Bell. Why have you had the wings from Taco Bell?
Because I try everything that's new.
Because he watches the TED Talks of fast food companies. When
I love
products.
new things. I love trying new things. Like
I know you really do. Like
I wanted the fucking dirty Mountain Dew Baja Blast so badly.
What is that?
It's a Mountain Dew Baja Blast with cream in it, like hella cream.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
It being like, I just think of the way those drinks look when they sit out and like the cream
curdling
separates.
Effect. The curdling of it all.
But there's not real cream in it. It has to be like artificial, like.
I think it's it's cream. I don't know. It's either cream or it's ice cream.
Cream. The way you say cream is so funny.
Cream. It's cream.
Cream.
I'll do one more.
You know what's crazy is I'm watching him look at this and it's 5 words.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out. First day as a pilot. The what pit? Oh.
The cockpit, you fucking idiot.
Cockpit. That was from @MaleCowgirl.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
Callie Miller submitted those.
That was fucking amazing.
And then Shelby Claire submitted the McDonald's one. And then Blake Bennett has just been on a tear recently.
Shout out Blake Bennett being on a tear.
Shout out Blake Bennett.
That's Benson Boone's brother.
Lyrical Lemonade.
I did not know that Benson Boone was a real guy. I thought that was a funny name that people were saying.
Wait, did we figure out who that was?
Oh,
Benson Boone is the guy who did a backflip and has crazy vocal range.
Yeah, no, he's actually really talented.
Yeah, he's like a really good vocalist, but it's kind of like Charlie Puth. Like, I'm like, yes, you are like so good. There's no question about your craft, but like what a backflip.
Also, coming from someone named Kai, your name's not real. Benson Boone is not a real name. I get to speak on that because I also don't have a real name.
Benson Boone sounds like Ben 10. Like it'd be like Ben 10's real name.
Yeah.
Like in the cartoon Ben 10, his real name is Benson Boone.
Benson Boone? More like Benson Boone.
Boom.
Wow. 5 big boons.
That was for you guys.
5 big boons. Benson Boone more like Benson Poon Nanny. I'm gonna eat all that pussy.
Ew.
Oh, now I'm the fucking bad guy.
Okay, this is something I'm curious about.
These beautiful tees that I got. Body.
Whoa.
You. That was really deep cut.
I know.
You.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm actually curious, like, because I know there's the bush is like a huge conversation right now. Blah 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 blah.
The bush is back in a big way.
The bush never
The
left.
bush never left.
The bush, like,
I've had a bush for since I was 9 years old.
That's weird.
Since I was 7 years old.
but basically, I know there's girls who have lasered their bush and now like they maybe have regrets about it. I'm curious if there's men who like lasered their bush and they're like, fuck, I regret that.
100%. And I know they're like they have like leather skin. Like they tan a lot. It's like those guys.
Oh yeah, they're getting their bikini lines.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that is. It would be like kind of maybe somebody who's like really fucks with this.
This part of their neck up is covered in freckles and is red.
Yeah.
And they wear glasses that have like a string around the back. So if they fall off, it goes around their neck.
You know what? I might get something like that though, because I leave my glasses everywhere. When I'm wearing my glasses, I'll take them off because when I'm like nearsighted. Yeah, I'm nearsighted. So if I'm like talking this,
You're nearsighted. I'm beer-sighted. Can I pick this up?
that was your duh.
Arch it a little more. What do you say?
Thank you, Daddy.
Yes. Yes. Yes, what?
Yes, Daddy.
No.
Yes. Oh, did you know it's the 1 year anniversary for the chow mein video?
Which one?
What?
You remember the one? Oh, wait, let me pull this up.
Also, it's not only because I don't want to embarrass myself, but it was because I don't want to give the driver PTSD and think they've harmed me as well. So everyone wins in this situation.
If I got hit by a car, never mind.
Never mind. Oh, dude, I have a migraine.
I know, me too. I have like bad temple headache.
Okay.
Who has the best girlfriend ever?
I do.
Who just bought you all this stuff?
She did.
And all the stuff?
My girl. All of it. And I'm about to eat this. And then we're going to chow on that after.
I used to feel bad for him.
Happy Easter.
Yeah. But we're not eating it all. Just know that. Because we gotta save some.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Budget cuts, you know?
Budget
Save.
I fear this is me. Like that.
No, you're her and I'm him. I used to feel bad for him, but there's like a power dynamic there that they both love deeply.
It works.
Something about that is
works.
pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, like I want to kind of be like yelled at.
Y'all are disgusting.
No, I've always said, I've been saying that recently. I want a toxic relationship. No, I don't.
Yo soy la tóxica.
Okay, should we do a little media vibe?
Oh, yes. Okay, I already said secretary, so...
I saw Aaron Brockovich, or I rewatched Aaron Brockovich. Very great. I watched Conclave as well. That was an iconic moment in time.
I watched Companion. Actually, that's one of the movies I watched. Companion. What was the other one we were talking about?
Secretary.
Yeah, Secretary. I think I watched like a horny movie the night before too. Dude, remember one time you kept me hostage watching that dumbass movie because you said you were listening to it like a podcast?
I did that too recently.
That's funny.
With White Lotus.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of... Yeah, I tried to watch To Die For again. What was the other movie? Oh my God.
Where you search for it. Still Life by One O Tricks Point Never. Textures by Herbie Hancock. Halcyon and On by Orbital. And then I've been listening to Flow by Philip Glass, literally on repeat in the craziest way. Like literally over and over. And I never do that with music. That song has been on repeat. I feel like that is like the encapsulation of my life and every relationship I've ever built.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that song is so sweet.
Fucking love that song so much. I think it's
I
perfect.
fucking love music. That's how I feel.
Music is so goated.
Music is life.
Wait, why is music literally the goat?
Well, I have been listening to Glock by Don Toliver, This Is My Life by Shirley Bassey, and the 454 album. But I've been listening to that already for like 2 months. Cast of a Dreamer. I'm trying to see what else. I've actually been listening to a lot of music. Is This What You Wanted by Leonard Cohen. I can't say people's names. I'm sorry. Like, seriously, don't fucking, like, don't hit me. Don't hit me. And I've been listening to a lot of Donna Summer. And, yeah.
That's like when you do that face, it looks like if you were in like a Madame Tussauds museum.
It feels like I had a pacifier on for too long. Like I had a pacifier till I was like 7 years old.
Which face? I'm not good at doing like the...
Yeah, you are. Don't act like you're not. Do the
I
face.
love, that's why don't act like you can't do that face anymore. Funny faces are so funny.
I love funny faces and I love poop jokes.
That's why Jim Carrey is the GOAT. He was a silly little guy.
I feel like I literally am like the Jim Carrey of our generation.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey could do the podcast, but could you be the mask?
Yes.
Could you be Ace
I could do
Ventura?
the mask, but could Jim Carrey do the podcast? Let's have that conversation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I actually didn't think about it the other way. Yeah. Right. Okay, I have a really bad migraine, so like...
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Mm.